Serving as the second title from Square Enix developer Tokyo RPG Factory, Lost Sphear once again attempts to create a brand new JRPG in the vein of past classics. While Lost Sphear doesn't stand nearly as tall as the titles that inspired it, likable characters and strong combat are enough to provide a satisfying adventure. Lost Sphear's story revolves around a mysterious blight that's spreading through the world, causing areas and inhabitants to become blank white voids, a process known as becoming lost. The hero of the story, Kanata, possesses the unique ability to restore the lost by gathering memories of the afflicted. So it's up to Kanata and his companions to save the world. The cast that joins Kanata makes for enjoyable company, and none of them feel superfluous. While some stand out more than others in the overall scope of the story, each character feels unique on the battlefield. Van, who uses magic to wield metal bits, often comes across as cold and rude, but he has a good heart in spite of a heavy burden he carries. Diento is a monster that lugs around a huge hammer and acts as a guardian, protecting his village from invading forces. Along the journey, you learn about each character's motivations. Some discussions are lighthearted and fun, while others have more depth and meaning. Unlike the snow-covered lands of I Am Setsuna, Lost Sphear features much more variety in its locations. The peaceful town of Elgarth is a calm and cozy village filled with colonial-style homes and lamps that softly light the cold stone roads as a cool breeze blows leaves throughout the town. The imperial capital is an industrial mecca that resembles Victorian London, complete with smoke, cobbled streets, and huge buildings. Like I Am Setsuna, there's a soothing soundtrack that captures the feel of each location. While the game offers more variety in the aesthetic department, it suffers from stale dungeon design. Most dungeons boil down to simple mazes and devices such as pulling a switch or riding an elevator. This is fine early on, but it never really tries anything else to expand or evolve. Thankfully, most dungeons don't go on for too long, and each offers a new boss at the end. The combat takes many cues from its predecessors, like the active time combat system, but it goes further with additional mechanics like being able to freely move around the battlefield. Repositioning gives characters strategic advantages like lining up attacks to hit multiple enemies or escaping from an enemy's range. The magic system also carries over as you equip Sprit Knights to characters, allowing them to learn new spells and techniques. Each character has access to unique spells that can be created by forging resources you collect. These spells can also be enhanced with additional Sprit Knights to add new effects. For example, you can add the Love Axiom Sprit Knight to Kanata's Cyclone to have the party receive a bit of healing each time Cyclone is used. The momentum meter returns, building up as you attack, take damage, or even while you remain idle if you have a full ATB gauge. By timing your attacks to coincide with a blue flash, you can unleash one charge of momentum, or you can store charges to activate more costly skills like Protect. You can also use the momentum system to permanently boost the power of a momentum Sprit Knight by triggering a sublimation, but these opportunities rarely come up and feel particularly random. You can temporarily increase your party's stats by purchasing food. However, you first need to gather all the ingredients yourself. As many are hard to find, tracking down items to cook with feels like a needless chore. Alternatively, you can spend your cash on ores to upgrade weapons and armor. However, since you're continually coming across entirely new pieces of gear, there's little incentive to delve into the upgrade system until late in the game. The biggest addition to Lost Sphear are Volko suits, mech-like armor that characters can wear to enhance Sprit Knight attacks. Each character's suit has unique attacks or abilities. Kanata can use team-up attacks like X-Slash, while Gladra can unleash several attacks at once. Every action taken while wearing a Volko suit drains a shared pool of power, requiring you to use them with care since you need to purchase consumable items or visit an inn to refuel. Throughout your quest, you'll encounter whole regions that have been lost and need to be restored. To do so, you build artifacts which also add new effects to the world in and out of combat. For example, the Mystic Eye gives you a mini-map, while the Lost Arc increases attack power when landing critical hits. You can also craft multiple artifacts of the same kind to amplify an effect. And while they do give you a leg up in combat, they never feel too overpowered or intrusive. Lost Sphear successfully captures the essence of classic role-playing games. It tells an engaging story with likable characters and satisfying combat, though for its simplicity and shortcomings, the $50 price tag does seem a bit steep. Tokyo RPG Factory hasn't come close to reaching the heights of the classics, but Lost Sphear is a worthwhile addition to the genre. Easy Allies reviews are made possible by generous viewers just like you. If you like what you see, check out patreon.com/easyallies to see our other videos, and consider becoming a patron to help us make more.